Myself and two of my other siblings were sitting in the living room, separately keeping ourselves occupied. We had the day off, Veterans Day keeping me out of elementary school and free of a day of 5th grade. I was sitting on the long couch with headphones, watching who knows what, as my dad walked in somberly and sat on the brick step in front of the fireplace. Grief is someone we all know. We know about its 5 stages: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and seemingly ending in acceptance. But the thing is, grief is a never-ending journey, and some days it'll feel like you're back to square one, the moment it felt the world shattered around you. I'm Jenna Jenkins, and this is 1111 on the CSU Monologue Storytellers. He kept his head down. He looked scared to look at us. My grandma Karen, who had been living with us for a short time, came into the room as well and held her arms out to my siblings and I, motioning us to come and sit next to her. So he sat in a line facing our dad, who didn't speak for a long moment until he said, "Your mom went to see Jesus this morning." I don't remember how long we all cried, who I clung to first, and I for sure don't think I fully understood. I knew that my mom had died that morning, but I don't think I realized that she had died that morning until up to months afterward. My mom had been sick for months before and was entering her 4th month in hospice. Obviously, no one was prepared for this moment. Just the night before, we were sitting at her bedside in Penrose Hospital and telling her that we'd see her tomorrow. Losing a central figure at a young age shapes many parts of who you are, in ways that you may or may not be aware of. Losses can leave a gap that doesn't heal in the way we'd initially hoped, probably going through all the 5 stages of grief and then calling it a day on the sad feelings. But especially when you're still learning about love, care, and identity, the path becomes cloudier in healing and clearer in that it was never going to be easy. As I've grown up without her physically here, I've grown a resilience from having to navigate parts of my life without someone who would have helped guide me through all the growing pains. Some days I'm proud of how far my family and I have gotten, while other days I'm stuck in a looping moment of realization that I'll never see her again. But that's normal. Grief isn't supposed to be easy. It's not supposed to be linear. Its presence is a reminder of every good memory, every good feeling, her love for me, and my love for her. Writing and production was done by me, Jenna Jenkins. This episode is dedicated in loving memory to my beautiful mom, Lori Jenkins. Thank you all so much for listening, and feel free to tune back in later for more episodes on the CSU Monologue Storytellers.